Hey guys, back on the ranch, outside, getting some beautiful sunlight, getting some amazing vitamin D, smoking a cigar. Today's video is going to be about why you must live in the moment in order to become successful. Super important. I'm going to explain why you need to live in the moment, and then after that I'm going to explain how to actually live in the moment, because I feel like nobody knows how to actually do that. So, this is why you need to live in the moment. If you want to become successful, if you want to make something of yourself, if you want to do anything good of your life, if you want to make anything notable out of your one existence, you need to learn to live in the moment. The reason why you need to live in the moment is because, one, a little something called focus. Focus is a superpower in 2025. Focus is a superpower. I'm not joking. Think about it. We are surrounded by distractions. Everybody, even me, we are surrounded by distractions on a daily basis. We are surrounded by TikTok, YouTube, content, TV, everything. Everything is a distraction. If you can live in the moment, those distractions get cut down. Okay? Another reason why you need to live in the moment is a little something called clarity. Mental clarity. Why do you think so many people have anxiety nowadays? Or mental issues? It's because they can't live in the moment. You can't live in the moment. And that's why you have so much other stuff going on inside your head. All the anxiety, all the everything pulling you in different directions. That's why people get anxious. There's other reasons, I'm sure. I'm not a mental health expert. But that is one of the reasons why I felt the way that I used to feel before I could live in the moment. Truly live in the moment. Everybody tells you to live in the moment, but nobody explains how to live in the moment. Well, I'm going to tell you how right now. So, the reason why you need to live in the moment is because it unlocks a true version of yourself, that you get maximum potential from your work ethic, your work life. Your efforts will be tenfolded. You will be able to do things you didn't know you could do before because you have been able to unlock the true meaning of living in the moment. I'm going to explain how. So, if you truly want to live in the moment, think of your mind like a laptop. Think of your mind like a computer, right? Your central nervous system is a computer, quite literally. When you have a laptop and there's 30 tabs open, okay, we're not going to talk about the tabs you got open. You probably got some dirty stuff on your laptop. I already know you do. Listen. If you have a laptop with 30 tabs open, a gazillion tabs open, your laptop, it's not going to run very well. It's not going to run well at all. It's going to run terribly. It's going to glitch up. It's going to crash. It's going to slow down the processing speed. Your laptop, hell, it might catch on fire and explode because you got 40 tabs open. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you want to live in the moment, truly live in the moment, you need to close all the tabs in your mind. And you only need to have, really, 2 to 3 tabs open. Realistically, you should only have 2 to 3 tabs open on your laptop. You should only, I'm not an IT wizard. You need to have 2 to 3 tabs open in your mind, in real life, at all times. That is how you live in the moment. And that is how you focus. I'm going to go over it right now. You need to close the tabs in your life. What do those tabs look like? What are those tabs that you need to close so badly in order to live in the moment? Well, I'm going to adjust this real quick. Well, I can give you a few examples because I'll explain what I did to close those tabs. 1, it could be bad friends, bad influences. Doing drugs, alcohol, going to the club, partying, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, watching TV. Stop watching Love Island, man. Cut that shit out. Get off of YouTube. Get off of Netflix. That's ironic because I'm a YouTuber. Short form is the detriment to your success. Short form alone will open 20 tabs in your mind. When you watch short form, you got your mind thinking about this, you're thinking about that stupid brain rot you're thinking about the dumb memes. That alone has about 10 tabs open in your mind at this very moment. How the hell can you expect to live in the moment when you're sitting there watching that junk? You're watching junk. How the hell can you live in the moment when you're watching that crap? It doesn't do anything for you. It is destroying your brain. It is destroying your processor. When you watch short form, when you watch Netflix, Hulu, everything, playing video games, you have 20 tabs open in your brain in one day. How the hell can you expect to live in the moment? How can you expect to have any clarity, any focus, when you have about 30 tabs open in your brain at once? It's impossible. You can't. You cannot. And I know, because I used to be that way. I used to think I could scroll mindlessly, not to mention how much time it wastes. But I used to think that I could be able to have all of these vices around me, my video games, my short form, all that stuff. And I used to think I could get away with it. I used to think that I could still become productive and have all these tabs open in my mind. Little did I know, it was actually destroying my productivity. When you have 30 tabs open in your mind, you physically cannot focus on one task. And that one task is the task you know you need to get done in order to take that one step up in life. That one step up in life, you physically cannot do it if you have 30 tabs open. Remember what I said earlier? Your brain is a computer. And if you have a gazillion tabs open, it will not function. It won't function. And if you truly want to live in the moment, you have to close the tabs out. Cut the tabs. Clear your history. You need to cut that shit from your brain. Remember, your central nervous system is like a computer. It processes information. And if you have all these tabs open, you need to cut that shit, because your brain, your mind, will never be able to focus on the one important thing that is gonna make you come from where you are to where you want to be. It just won't work. It won't. Because you are fighting against biology. You get that, right? You are quite literally going against your biology when you have 30 tabs open on a daily basis. All right? I hope I'm making that analogy clear enough to you guys. So, the key to living in the moment is to cut the tabs. I'll give you some more examples, not just short form. That's just one tab. Or excuse me, that's just one example of a gazillion tabs. A lot of people get anxiety. You can't have clarity. You can't have focus when you have anxiety. What causes anxiety? Bad people, bad relationships, drugs, alcohol, people in your life that are no good for you, and you know it. Those are more bad tabs that you should not have open. Separate yourself from those people. I've been there. I've had terrible friends and influences. Hell, I used to party like 6 times a week. I used to drink and go out and do drugs. Shit. I used to drink, go out and do drugs like every night. Every night. Do you think, honestly, look at yourself, do you really think you could become successful when you have 20 different tabs open on top of the short form, and then you're going out and drinking and smoking and partying every night? No. Your central nervous system is now overloaded to the max. That's why you have anxiety. Because your central nervous system has 1 million tabs open right now. You have 1 million tabs open right now. That's why you're anxious. That's why you're depressed. Cigar went out. Look, guys, the key to living in the moment is to have as little tabs open as possible. You don't have any tabs open in your mind, except for about 3 or 4 daily. Those 3 to 4 tabs are the most important tabs to have. Like I said earlier, 1, you'll have focus like no other, clarity like no other. And when you have focus and clarity, guess what happens? You make smart decisions. You make better decisions. You're not anxious anymore. When you're not anxious, you start to feel pretty good. You start to feel really good. You start to feel confident again. You start to feel like the man or the woman. You start to feel great about yourself. So, you need to do an audit of your day-to-day life. Evaluate these tabs that are open every single day. Are they worth opened? Are they worth to have open in your mind? Are they worth it? Are they worth it? Probably not. I can guarantee you that they are not. Let me give you some examples of some good tabs to have open. Going to the gym, eating healthy, eating clean, getting sleep, going to bed on time every night, getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Those are good. Those will clear up your central nervous system real fast. Removing yourself from those toxic friends. Stop drinking, stop doing drugs. Putting yourself in a network of successful individuals. That sounds like a great tab to me. So listen, guys. The true key to the true key to living in the moment is a game of subtraction, not addition, okay? If you want to live in the moment, it is a game of subtraction. You need to subtract all these terrible, terrible things in your life, all these bad things that are dragging you down, because once you remove these things from your environment, once you close out all these tabs in your environment, that is when you can start to live in the moment. And when you live in the moment, you can just breathe. You can breathe again, okay? It's a good feeling because I can do it every single day now. I don't have any unnecessary tabs open in my mind, in my life. I can truly focus on what I need to get done. And that is the true definition of living in the moment. Be where your feet are. Not over there doing drugs. Not over here watching TikTok reels. That is just, you're just never going to have clarity doing that, guys. You're just not going to have clarity. And so, with that being said, close out the damn tabs. That is the best way, the true way that you can live in the moment and 10x your mental health, your goals, your life, your successful habits, anything. Close out those tabs, damn it. All right. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.